The following is a Future Wrestling Zone Collection production. This showing of FWZ wrestling is not suitable for younger viewers and could cause offense. The program may also contain scenes where strobe lighting is present.
Reloading. Access confirmed. Access to database confirmed. Access by 001 00304568 775 Media Corporation. Reloading database. Downloading mainframe. Restarting Future Wrestling Zone uploading. Uploading pending. Uploading Friday Night First Strike. Uploading complete.
We are live and on the air from the United Kingdom to a sold-out crowd as the Snyder Media Corp brings to you its flagship show, the Friday Night First Strike. This is the Future Wrestling Zone, and we are right back here on the FWZ Collection channel. Hello again, everyone. I am the Jamco, back on the commentary desk to call this action-packed Friday Night First Strike again, and I am so excited to be here. We may have been gone, but you know, we're never gone for long. Just look at this crowd. They are ready, they are excited, they are rabid to see the return of the Future Wrestling Zone. Let's run down the card for tonight. We've got a championship match. The Murder Machine, Chris Snyder defending the FWZ Ignition Championship against Kaelo. We've also got that continuation of who's going to be the next Women's Supercharger Champion, Zosime versus Sarina Hori. With tag team action, Vicio and Volador, everyone's favorite tag team, versus Menen Tactics all the way from Nauru in Micronesia. But coming up next, we're going to be having the Gato Sombre versus Skelet on a singles one full match. And I know that there's only one man that can start off the Friday Night First Strike event, and that is the Gato Sombre. Look at him all decorated like the hero that he is. And there is a certain story that I'm going to explain in a few moments as to why this match is taking place between the Gato Sombre and Skelet especially. let's take you back to one of our other flagship shows, the 1-hour show, The Battle Hour. Just last year, Skelet going one-on-one with Ernie Salin. Now, Skelet had won this match. And this is after the match when Skelet decided to take out Ernie Salin, which was just completely and utterly unnecessary until the famous music dropped and the Gato Sombre made the save. But as soon as the Gato Sombre made his way down to the ring, Skelet slithered his way out of there and did not want that confrontation. And so, the match is made right here on the Friday Night First Strike, the Gato Sombre versus Skelet. I know the Gato Sombre wants to do the right thing. He wants a piece of Skelet. On the other hand, I don't know if Skelet wants a piece of the Gato Sombre. As you can see, what I see as well, there is something very peculiar, something very gothic about Skelet. You just can't put your finger on exactly what it is that he's all about, what his identity is. What is it he's looking for in the future wrestling zone? But sometimes, they just want to hurt somebody. But as you see there, there's almost a weird skeleton vibe that he gives off, which I don't know if that covers up the real Skelet. Who is the real Skelet? That is the question. But Skelet's about to find out who the real Gato Sombre is, as I believe this is the first match of the Gato Sombre on the Future Wrestling Zone on any of our programs. So here we go, one fall to the win, the Spanish Gato Sombre and the Danish Skelet. And here we go, the first match of the evening, and it starts off as I expected, a huge, look at that way he just put his whole weight against Skelet. One thing you got to remember about the Gato Sombre, he may be everybody's hero, but he is jacked. He has a big stature, a big frame. And that may be something that Skelet really needs to think about when he goes in one-on-one with Skelet, because even though he may be a true warrior, a cover right here, barely a 1 count on a very early pinfall, trying to get this match done early by the Gato Sombre. As I was saying, Skelet has to remember, oh wait, look at that, a great big back elbow to Skelet. Skelet's going to have to try and actually be able to take on this big frame. But as we saw that match with Ernie Salin, I don't really think that Skelet necessarily plays by the rules and is possibly looking for a little bit of revenge on the Gato Sombre for coming in and almost ruining his feast on Ernie Salin. These two men have taken this outside of the ring, as one of the dangerous things about Skelet is the way that he is able to pick a body part. And I also know he is very, very much trained in using his knees in any type of quick strike atmosphere. The Gato Sombre being a large frame, a powerhouse, but also just has that high-flying ability. Oh, wait a minute, there is a submission, but his foot is on the rope. His foot is there. Referee, you need to check out the foot is on the rope. That is straight away exactly what I was talking about. But I believe that would be what Skelet needs to do to maybe be victorious in this match in using the strikes that he's always... Wait a second, look at that! The torque on the body of the Gato Sombre as he just flips straight back over to the mat. Skelet on the offense as he takes the Gato Sombre right to the ropes as he's looking for a rebound for a cover. No, just a one count. There's going to need to be a big move, a big showing from Skelet if he's going to want to win this match. We already know what Skelet can do. We've already seen him in in-ring competition. But we've not really seen what the Gato Sombre can do. But I know he has a few tricks up his sleeve. Skelet at the top. Elbow drop. That has brought the Gato Sombre on his back in the middle of this ring. Irish whip by Skelet as again uses that. Did you see that? My goodness, that was like a bullet. But the Gato Sombre is still alive. My goodness. That was what I was talking about earlier, wrestling fans, about the striking ability of Skelet, who can just strike out of nowhere. He is almost the lone gunman, if you will. But the story of this match right now is that Skelet has the Gato Sombre grounded and has now positioned this match, this offense, over to the corner. But the Gato Sombre actually looking for a fight back as he now has the offense. It has reversed. As the Gato Sombre, look at that, look at the agility of this man for the 300-pounder. And look at him get back up again for the cover. Skelet back, still in this match. We're looking for a little bit more from the Gato Sombre to see. My goodness, that is exactly what I was talking about. Super kick. No, that would have been the full stop, not period for you Americans out there, on that match, on this match. That shows incredible resilience from Skelet to still be in this. We've seen strikes from both these men, which should have ended this match. But what a beautiful super kick that was from the Gato Sombre. I must say, I was very impressed by that. Oh, looking for a rebound there like he did earlier, but Skelet moved out of the way as he's now striking the lower gut of the Gato Sombre. As up top, he goes. You see a lot of moves from Skelet as he is really able to take, I think, the majority of the offense in this match. As you can see, he's just taken the top turnbuckle off there. I think he's looking to punish the Gato Sombre, almost revenge. Little 1-2 he was doing. Oh, wait a minute, I know what's happening here. Look at that knee, what I was talking about earlier. Oh my goodness, this could be the end of this match. A 2 count. No, the Gato Sombre still stays alive, but that's what I'm talking about. You cannot let Skelet have any single offense because he is that lone gunman I'm talking about. Those knees, those feet, those strikes. It is like not being able to prepare for the strike that's coming out. Kind of ironic on the Friday Night first strike, but not the strike that we are looking for. The referee is preoccupied with putting that turnbuckle pad right back up on there. As I don't really think that was smart of Skelet. As now this match continues on the outside of the ring. As he's now got him in that camel clutch. As he's trying to stretch the lower back of Skelet on the outside. He needs to bring that into the ring as it doesn't matter what he does on the outside. The referee's starting to count as they're on the outside. You can still hear once again those strikes that I keep talking about with Skelet. He just keeps throwing those bullets out there when you don't expect it. But one thing I've seen, if these strikes take a toll on the Gato Sombre especially, as this is almost becoming a bit of a grudge match on the outside as he drags Skelet towards the other side of the ring, where a count of 6 is important, especially now as almost the Gato Sombre takes a breather as Skelet before it slowly comes to the... Oh, there was a super kick there, but wait a minute. Look at that bridge suplex. We've seen many of those in this match already. And another knee by Skelet. This is what makes Skelet extremely dangerous, and this is something a scout would see. As I think we're going to see another elbow drop from Skelet up there. Do not deceive his height. He is very vicious again. That's got to be it now with another elbow drop. No! The Gato Sombre stays alive. His resilience is impressive indeed. But there's only going to be so many strikes you can kick out of. Oh, wait a second. Did you see that? That was incredible. Swift agility from the Gato Sombre to reverse that kick. This is exactly what I'm talking about in-ring competition. Every time, though, that the Gato Sombre tries that comeback, he tries, but then gets cut off. But once again, maybe he'll just try one more time. The Gato Sombre with the comeback, that scoop suplex. As I see the Gato Sombre looking to put an exclamation mark. Look at that big old right hand. Sometimes that's just all it needs. No flashy moves, just a big old right hand. Elbow drop from the Gato Sombre. Look at the length he jumps with that elbow drop. Going for the 1, the 2, and that's going to do it for the Gato Sombre. Skelet came in with them swift strikes, but the Gato Sombre persisted, the hero that we all need, and continued the fight on. I tell you something though, Skelet, he put in a performance, one hell of a performance. That could have gone either way, but the Gato Sombre always finds a way out of tough situations. And I gotta tell you, that left he jumped from the top turnbuckle to Skelet with that elbow drop. The left was incredible. What a great way to start off the Friday Night Thursday. I'm so happy that you could join us for this return edition of the Future Wrestling Zone on the FWZ Collection Channel. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be right back with some in-ring action.
Chibuzo, good to see you.
Ethan, we need to talk about why Ola Basi hasn't been in any title matches yet.
Well, Chibuzo, that's simply because Rakim hasn't really done anything
Rakim? Did you just call him Rakim? That name is not his name any longer. It was given to him by the FWZ, and we made it clear that Ola Basi is his name now.
I apologize, Chibuzo. It was a slip of the tongue. Olabisi, of course.
Ethan, you have a chance to open up proper communication with us and not repeat the same mistakes of the previous administrations. Respect is crucial here.
Absolutely, Chibuzo. I have a great idea, a unique opportunity for Olabisi. On the next Thursday night High Thrash show, Olabisi faces Barclay B. The winner of that match will get to challenge the Cyber Media Corporation's European Heavyweight Champion, the Lethal Khan, Tolga Ichinorov. Tolga is touring Europe, defending his championship, and he'll be making a stop here in FWZ. This could be Olabisi's chance to capture a unique title and represent FWZ all over Europe.
That's not good enough for Ola Basi. You're offering us scraps. There's been no money talks, no sit-down agreements. This is not how you do business with us. We expect better, Ethan. Much better.
Chibuzo, I assure you, this is a genuine opportunity. The exposure alone...
Exposure isn't my interest, Ethan. And it certainly doesn't respect the stature of Ola Basi Adibawali. We expect proper negotiations, not thrown together matches. If you want to do business with us, do it right.
We're back on the Future Wrestling Zone. Our main event tonight, Sarina Hori going to go against Zosime in this continuous tournament to find the next Supercharger Heavyweight Championship. We've also got a debut as Summer Charles from the Rockhouse Reading stable going to be going against the veteran Cassidy Grace. But coming up next, there's going to be one hell of a ham-hock fight. Kaelo, the challenger, going against Chris Snyder, the Murder Machine, for the FWZ Ignition Heavyweight Championship. Before I continue to talk about this match right here, we've got to talk about that segment we just saw of Ethan Montgomery, the FWZ president, giving Chibuzo Unwaka an opportunity, I think a fair opportunity, for Olabasi Adibowale. But I don't really know what it is that he's looking for, since he was given an opportunity that maybe it's debatable whether he even deserved that as well. But focusing on this match right here, the championship match, Kaelo getting this opportunity after beating the big German Sebastian Schlatter on the last show of the Friday Night First Strike. But he has got one hell of a hill to climb in this man, the champion. The Murder Machine, Chris Snyder, he's gone by the Alopecian, he's gone by the Brick House, he's gone by every name possible. And I gotta tell you, there's something not quite right about this man. He's just 100 miles an hour and more. But he is the FWZ Ignition Champion. We got to give him respect for that. But he defends it against Kaelo. He is rough and tough. I think this is going to be two of the best men in the Future Wrestling Zone colliding, which is going to have some astronomical effects. As we go down now to ringside for the championship introductions for the Ignition Heavyweight Championship.
The following bout is scheduled for a pinfall or submission win. This match is for the FWZ Ignition Heavyweight Championship of the world. Firstly, introducing the challenger to my left, the #1 contender for the championship. He resides in Tonga. He weighs in tonight at 279 pounds, 127 kilograms. Debuting in the Future Wrestling Zone in 2023, this is Kaelo. To my right, he is the current reigning FWZ Ignition Heavyweight Champion of the world. Winning this championship would take the stage personal conflict. With a tenure holding the championship for 3 years, weighing in tonight at 276 pounds, 125 kilograms. Debuting in the Future Wrestling Zone in 2019 from Alabama in the United States, this is the Murder Machine, Chris Snyder.
You heard it right there from the ring announcer. Accolades for both. Chris Snyder with the experience. Remember Chris Snyder winning that championship match against Silverlight all the way back at Take the Stage. Personal conflict in that tables match. Almost seems like a decade ago. But let's get it on. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to come out on top of this. Could this be a threat to Chris Snyder and his Ignition Championship with Kaelo? Oh, what the hell are you doing? Son of a bitch! What the hell are you doing in the ring, Sebastian Schlatter? Get the hell out of here! That is the big German, Sebastian Schlatter, who was beaten by Kaelo. The bell hasn't rung yet, so I don't even know if this is even going to happen. This match, the hell is he doing? Get the hell out of here! Can somebody get this man out of here? This is ridiculous. I know exactly what his game is. He's trying to take out Kaelo before this match is even started. What a sore loser. Oh, and now the bell's... he's going to get it. Unbelievable. What a joke.
Your winner of this match by pinfall and retaining the FWZ Ignition Championship, the Murder Machine, Chris Snyder.
Are you kidding me? Is that it? Is that how we're gonna do this? Were they in cahoots with each other? This is a joke. He didn't even break a sweat. He didn't even do anything. That victory was handed to him on a plate. What an absolute joke.
Come on, Michael. Keep those knees up. Faster. You've got more in you. Let's go.
Yes, coach.
That's it. Keep pushing. You want to be the best. This is where it starts. Cardio is the foundation of a great wrestler. Remember what Burst Dick Johannes said to you last Thursday. Said I was wasting my time training you.
I'm not a loser, coach.
That's right, you're not. You're a fighter, and you're gonna show Burst Dick exactly what you're made of. You do your talking in the ring, Michael. Let your actions speak louder than his words.
I'm ready for this, coach. I've been working too hard to let someone like him talk down to me. I'll show him and everyone else that I belong here.
When you step into that ring on Thursday night High Thrash, you're not just representing yourself. You're representing the Rockhouse Redding stable. You're representing me, and most importantly, you're proving to yourself that you're more than what anyone says about you.
I'm going to give it everything I've got, coach. Bestic doesn't know what's coming. I'll show him strength, skill, and heart.
Remember, Michael, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Champions are made in moments like these. Stay focused, stay hungry, and show them all what you're capable of. You've got the heart of a lion, and come Thursday, you're going to roar louder than anyone.
Michael Adenuga taking on Bushdick Johan in what's going to be one hell of a match taking place on the Battle Hour. The 1 hour of in-ring action. As I remind you about our main event, Skelet versus Sarina Hori, as well as tag team action of Vicio Volador versus Menen Tactics. That is going to be one hell of a high-flying main event. We've also got some women's action, tag team women's action, as Dahlia Hydra and Nausicaa take on Nyx Harlow and the FWZ Women's Heavyweight Champion of the world, The Beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Doug LaMarche back here with the Future Wrestling Zone. I'm here with the FWZ Ignition Champion, Chris Snyder. Chris, congratulations on your victory against Kaelo. However, I have to ask, how can you possibly be proud of that win when you didn't even break a sweat? Sebastian Kaelo took out Kaelo before the match even started.
Listen here, Doug. It doesn't matter how it happened. A win is a win. I am still the Ignition's champion. And for the record, I had no idea Sebastian was going to come out there. He made his own decision, and I took advantage of the opportunity. That's what champions do.
Well, Chris, since we're here for the return of the Future Wrestling Zone, what are you most excited about now that you're back in the FWZ?
Nothing. Excited? About what? This company has had more hiatuses than I've had matches. Look at us here again, Doug. Back at the FWZ. When's the next one? Christmas? Next summer? It's a complete joke. This company can't run a damn thing. The only reason I'm here is to prove that I'm the best, regardless of the circus going on around me. And I am the best because the simple fact that I am the only champion, main champion, who actually shows up to work. Where is our world champion, Doug? Has anyone answered me this yet? I am the hardest working champion in the Future Wrestling Zone, Doug. In fact, the FWZ can go ahead and give me the World Championship because I am the only man right now fit enough to be a world champion. I don't believe there is anyone else.
Well, is there anything you...
Shut up, Doug. I also don't believe in redemption stories, Doug. Did you see that pathetic segment from Cameron Black? Sitting there with the Jam Con, whining like a little teenage girl. Ma, I came from a tough street. I sold drugs. I haven't had an opportunity. I'm a loser. I can't handle the big time. This guy's been running around talking about redemption and personal growth. What a load of crap. Redemption stories are for weaklings who can't handle the real world of professional wrestling. Cameron Black is a joke, and his mentor, wasting their time on a lost cause. This business is about being tough, not about some fairy tale comeback. He needs to give it up. You're not cut out for this. Who's the man, Doug? Who? Chris Snyder, the murder machine.
Strong word from
Get out of my way, chump.
Chris Snyder. Stay tuned for more action tonight on Friday Night First Strike.
Well, that's his opinion that he may have not been in cahoots with Sebastian Slater. You know, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, what the hell is this? That's Rashaya El Fahozino, the manager of Phoenix Tamakan, who faced these two. What the hell are they taking him? Why are they taking him? Good Lord in hell. We haven't even been 30 minutes into the show and already mayhem as a Good Lord. That is the manager of Phoenix Tamakan. They beat Gabillion, those two men, Cam and Bio, on Thursday Night High Thrash. And last show, we had a kidnapping of a tag team. Good Lord, this better not be an occurrence. Chris Snyder, Sebastian Slater, Rashaya, Ethan Montgomery, you need to get a hold on these men. We haven't even been back that long, and it's already gone to the dogs. We want to remind you again, the main event, Zosime going to be going against Sarina Hori in that quest to find the next FWZ Supercharger Women's Champion. But now we're going to be having some tag team action. Vicio Volador against Menen Tactics.
The following match is a men's tag team bout scheduled for a pinfall or submission win. Introducing the first team from Mexico. This is a combination of Eduardo Lebron and Garcia Lebron. This is Vicio Volador.
I also want to make it clear that my name is not the jam card, and this better not be a thing that starts rolling. Take the N off, and that's my name. Chris Snyder. There's many things I can say right now about him in that situation, but I gotta focus on this tag team match. Vicio Volador, Eduardo Lebron in the red, Garcia Lebron in the green. You can tell. The great thing about this tag team, the brothers, the Lebron brothers, they're different, very different, and that's what makes it a great tag team. One of power and one of speed.
And their opponents from the Uru in Micronesia. This is a combination of Lono Kamehu and Makoa Kamehu. This is Menen Tactics.
Now this is a very interesting team right here. Lono Kamehu in the blue, Makoa Kamehu in the red. Coming to us from Nauru in Micronesia, a small island which is just northeast of Australia, a population of 12,000. Very, very small island. Surprised Ethan Montgomery found a team this unique from that area. And they almost remind me of a SWAT team, as it were, which I think maybe we need some more of, considering the mayhem that is going on in the future wrestling zone. So I think this is going to be a on-par pairing of two tag teams, two great tag teams, Lono and Makoa against Eduardo and Garcia. So we're going to have to follow this action very closely, as it is going to be fast-paced. In the ring right now is Eduardo Lebron in the red mask from Vicio Volador, and Makoa Kamehu with the pin-back hair. These two are going to start it off. And the one thing we've seen from Eduardo Lebron, he is one hell of a... Oh, wow, I was about to say one hell of a high fly, but he's currently getting himself smacked in the mouth We've seen him with them great matches with Silverlight that one time when he was the Ignition champion. But things have changed since then, many, many years ago. Oh, McKay, what the hell are you doing? Oh, that was not smart. From Makoa there. Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about. It is like a slingshot team. Vicio Volador. Makoa going after Garcia. That didn't exactly go the way that he wanted, and a springboard cutter from Eduardo Lebron. That was a fantastic, fluid piece of tag team wrestling. As these two are now outside the ring, we have Lono, and we also have Garcia still on the ropes. As it is still a count of 10. If you are on the outside in a tag team match in the Future Wrestling Zone. But look at that big kick by Makoa. You can almost hear it. These boys, they came to eat. Eduardo comes back in the ring as the referee was at a count of 6. A start of 7. Makoa with an Irish whip. He's using, and there's these, and it's almost like they come out of nowhere. But don't count Vicio Volador. Eduardo with a tag to Garcia LeBron. Now this is going to be a different ball game for Makoa. Garcia, a bigger boy, but agile for a drop kick like that. Makoa tags over to Lono, his first appearance in this match as the tag teams have switched with their partners. Makoa's still technically on the ground from that drop kick, but Lono, small frame as he goes against Garcia there. Lono's now going to have to try and take the big man down. Garcia now with a right hand to Makoa. Didn't take him down though. I think that might have been a receipt for earlier when Makoa tried to go after Garcia, but Garcia was having none of that. Garcia LeBron, Lono Kamehu. Although Lono's now going to tag to Makoa. Brings Makoa back in. As a spring ball with the right hand again, that almost Superman-esque punch for the rebound of the second rope. But these are probably two men who are very similar builds. Makoa's almost taken Garcia to his side of the ring. Another tag from Lono. This is great back and forth wrestling from these two men. Almost keeping a elevator of men coming in and out their team as Lono now taking that big Garcia LeBron. I'm really liking the style, the smarts of Menen tactics. But just a 2 count there. Garcia LeBron gets Eduardo. Eduardo's going to come back in. I know he is going to be jumping around, but Lono is having none of it. He's now on the offense. Lono Kamehu with Eduardo LeBron on his shoulders. Eduardo LeBron counters with an Irish whip to the corner and a scissor kick. Eduardo LeBron known for his fast-paced moves, as it looks like he's now going for a big old drop kick right to the corner of that turnbuckle. These two men are always again similar, just like Makoa and Garcia are. A cutter from Eduardo as he has Lono's number. Eduardo LeBron with that reverse hurricanrana right on the back of the neck of Lono, but he tags Makoa back in. That's what you got to be careful about on these two men. Do not do it on their side of the ring because they are very, very smart. Would almost keep coming back in and keeping those tags, keeping a fresh man in the match. Great game plan. Look at the air that he had on that cutter there. That was tremendous. A pin though. Garcia in, Lono in. Pin didn't even get to a 1. Lono needs to get out of the ring now. Oh my goodness. These strikes are going to do something to a man. I can tell you that. And also with that as well. My goodness. He's going to try again, isn't he? He's going to... That is the second time Makoa has gone off to... He needs to get his head in the game. They are a fluid tag team, but they keep making the mistakes like that, going after someone on the outside. Garcia ain't no idiot. He is a veteran of this game, a veteran of that squared circle. As now Lono's on the top rope. Makoa taking him in, jumping down with almost that football-like tackle. American football, by the way. But Eduardo, he is someone who can make his way and jump around that ring like I have seen nobody before. But I think at this point in this match, Garcia and and Eduardo need to kind of get a little bit of something in this match. Look at the strength of Lono, that running slam right to the mat. They really need to take some sort of card that's going to give them an edge, as these two men, Lono Kamehu and Makoa Kamehu, men in tactics, are very, very good in the way they're able to work as a team. Look at him just using the turnbuckles as almost throwing him back and forth. Oh, wait a second. No! Eduardo! Neck breaker coming out of there. And I think he really needs to get a tag to his brother Garcia. I don't know if he's got much left in the tag. Look at that moonsault, standing moonsault. What a thing of beauty. Looking very groggy there. Tags in Garcia. Garcia in this match against Lono now. Garcia needs to bring this offense back to Vicio Volador. Look at him picking him up, landing him right on the turnbuckle. I think one thing that Garcia needs to do is keep Lono away from Makoa. As Garcia now almost repeating what Men in Tactics do with a Hurricanrana from Eduardo back in. Big elbow from Eduardo now onto Lono Kamehu. I'm thinking that Eduardo needs to keep a tag going with his brother, just like Men in Tactics did. As these guys keep coming back and forth. You need to take a guy just like they're doing right now and bring one of Men in Tactics over to their corner. Eduardo LeBron tags Garcia. Is he going to get on his shoulders? That's a big man. My goodness. Look at Eduardo LeBron putting his brother on his shoulders. He's going to land him down. Look at that. Almost like taking a rock. And now Garcia, he's now got Makoa. Look at this for revenge. Batter up. Oh man, he goes right down. Look at this. Could this be the difference maker? What they need? No, it isn't. Very, very smart by Garcia, but that did connect to Makoa. Makoa tried to get Garcia when he was on the apron, but was not successful. Garcia was successful in taking Makoa. This is a golden opportunity for Vicio Volador to win this match. They just have one man in this ring without any help, any backup. Lono Kamehu, this is dangerous for him. He is alone. He does not have backup right this moment. And he needs to stay on top of Garcia. Or one wrong move and he can go with a German suplex. Makoa is back up on the apron. I think Makoa is jumping a bit to get into Garcia. Look at this wheelbarrow here. Lands him straight down. Makoa is back in this match. I feel some revenge coming. Makoa, Garcia. Makoa Kamehu has Garcia LeBron in the corner as he always tries to chap his hand in the ropes. There's almost a little bit of issue between these two men in this tag team, more than the others. As a pin, Eduardo in, saves it. Cutter again from Makoa. Garcia's up. And look, he just drags his head right onto his knees. Makoa in for Lono. These two men are down. This doesn't look good. A big right kick from Lono Kamehu. Eduardo is down. Garcia is down. Garcia is the legal man. Lono Kamehu looking to finish this match. Up top, going again. Voided out. Oh, wait, no. Look at that. The pin here. No one to save it. That is it.
Your winner of this bout by pinfall, Menen Tactics.
This is a very well-oiled machine, a very well-operative tag team. This, for a debut, was impressive and is a great showing in what I believe to be a big threat in the tag team group.
canzone con te ed averti solamente per me. Il mio braccio ti darò e con me ti porterò il mio piccolo e nascosto
Tommaso, my friend, we just resigned with the FWZ. It's going to be fantastico. Tommaso, you don't seem happy. What's bothering you?
Immediately, we need to get serious. Our previous experience in FWZ, it was non molto memorabile. If we want to become champions, we can't repeat the same mistakes. No flashy moves, no showmanship. We need to bring violence into that ring. Capisci, Emidio?
Sì, Tommaso, I understand. Il momento per un nuovo pensa velocemente. No more playing around. We'll bring the fight to them mano a mano.
Devo insegnarti l'arte dei colpi a mani nude. Hai capito?
Sì, Tommaso, we understand. It's time to get serious. We're ready to do whatever it takes to become champions.
How are the negotiations progressing with...
They're stalling. It's been tough to get a firm commitment. There are complications.
Ethan, you know we can't have a show without it. It's the centerpiece, the draw for our audience. What's the hold-up?
Oh, it's a complex situation. There are a lot of moving parts. We've made our offer, but let's just say the response hasn't been what we hoped for. There's also issues with a previous contract.
What do you mean, a previous contract?
Stipulations that they still have from the previous administration that we can't realistically touch.
We need to figure this out. The show's integrity is at stake. Without that key element, we're in a difficult position. The fans, they expect the best from us.
Yeah, I understand. We're exploring every option, but it's going to take some time. We need to be strategic about this. And the last thing we want is for this situation to blow up in our faces. They have all the chips right now.
All right. Keep pushing. We can't afford any leaks about this. The audience, the press and the team needs to stay in the dark until we have a resolution. We have to protect the brand all cost.
Absolutely. I'll keep you updated on any developments. We won't let this derail us. But, Penelope, there's something you don't know about.
Welcome back to the Future Wrestling Zone, the Friday Night First Strike. A reminder that our main event tonight is a singles match between Zosime and Sarina Hori, the last slot to go to the semi-finals of our quest to find the new FWZ Supercharger Championship. But now, the debut of Supercharger from the Rockhouse Redding stable, going up against Cassidy Grace, a veteran of the game.
The following bout is scheduled for a pinfall or submission win. First coming down the aisle, being accompanied by Michael Adanuga, Sabrina Serkinson, and her manager S.R. Woody Jr. as part of the Rockhouse Redding stable. This is Summer Childers.
I gotta give S.R. Woody Jr. credit. He is doing a great thing, training these young men and women, the next stars of the Future Wrestling Zone. We talked about Michael Adanuga and his match against Bershtik Johan on the Battle Hour and his training earlier. But now it is Summer Childer's opportunity. However, her task is a big one.
And her opponent from the United States, this is Cassidy Grace.
We've seen Cassidy Grace before, and she is no nonsense. She is mean, and she is bad to the bone. You know, I'm not going to do that thing that some commentators do where they said, I talked to Cassidy Grace earlier, and she said, however, I did talk to Cassidy Grace earlier about this match. And I'd hoped that she was going to say something along the lines of, I'm going to beat her down, all that stuff. You know what she said to me, folks? She said to me that she is going to make sure that this woman regrets ever stepping foot in a wrestling ring. And I just thought that was uncalled for. I said, Cassidy Grace, weren't you once in the same position of starting in a wrestling ring for the very first time? And she replied, yes, but I was always great. But I'm sure that SR Woody Jr. has given Summer Challenge some great advice on being in the ring for the very first time, and especially on Cassidy Grace. That is one hell of a task in your first match. On the outside, we see Michael Adenuga and Sabrina Hansen, all a part of the Rockhouse Redding stable. But one thing we've got to talk about in this match, Summer Charlotte may be innocent, but she has to have a little bit of an edge, especially to go against Cassidy Grace. But I feel like Cassidy Grace is just going to bully her, knowing the type of woman that she is. I also don't know if it's wise for Summer Charles to have literally 3 people out here as support. It's good support, but it almost puts unnecessary pressure on this. I don't know if SR Woody Jr., Michael, or even Sabrina needs to be here. So I don't know if this is going to play a part in this match. Sometimes you got to learn to do it by yourself. Cassidy Grace doing what she does best, just punishing the woman in the ring, and especially very technically speaking from the United States, that southern part of the United States where she was trained under Tracy Smothers. Can you believe that? And you know those girls who trained in that area, they know how to cause someone some pain. Cassidy Grace, a veteran of the game for nearly 10 years. Look at that. Scoop slam right there. That was a thing of beauty. As Cassidy Grace is now going to the top rope. He's begging her to get up from the mat. Look at that big shoulder tackle. And you know, I've been saying a lot about Cassidy Grace, but let's give Summer Charlotte some credit. You can tell she's a lot taller. She's got some more height over Cassidy Grace. So, you know, that is the one thing that Cassidy Grace doesn't have, but I know that Cassidy Grace knows every damn trick in the book. She lands on Summer Charles right there. I wonder if a way to get it happens it again. Summer Charles is crawling to the other side. The ring referee adjusting the top turnbuckle there. Cassidy Grace has Summer Charles in the corner. This is where it gets dangerous. Right now, you've got the predator against the prey in the corner, nowhere to go. And this isn't looking good for Summer Charles. I partly wonder if maybe the advice she's been given hasn't been what it needs to be. Oh, wow, look at that. That was creative as hell. Is this going to be the end of this Summer Charles' first match? CSR Woody Jr. telling the referee. Oh, look at this in a submission move right here. Look at this. Cassidy Grace bending the upper back of Summer Charles. I know SR Woody Jr. wants to have things go a certain way, but this could always hurt her. But Summer Charles now looking for a suplex as she connects successfully. Could this be one hell of an upset? No, it was not enough to do so, but a great way to try. Oh, I want to know how much left in the tank Summer Charles has, as once again she keeps putting a full weight of those rebounds. You see SR Woody Jr. outside getting a little bit angry. He needs to keep us cool here. I know it's his student, but gotta let her fight her own battles in the ring. It's Cassidy Grace focusing on that left knee now. Now Cassidy on the top rope, maybe looking for another one of those shoulder tackles that she did earlier. I think that's exactly what's going to happen right here. No! Oh, wait, no, Summer Charles out of nowhere. She countered out of that. She got herself way out of dodge as they said. Look at that big boot Could this be? I think this might be a difference maker right here. This is exactly what Summer Childers needs, and I think the momentum is now in her favor. She is now going to take a trip to the top rope. Look at that, a elbow drop. That was fantastic for the pin. No, how close that was. That would have been a great victory for Summer Childers. What a debut that would have been. But do not count Cassidy Grace out. She knows exactly what she's doing, as right now, look at the way she takes Summer Childers' legs and cross them over. That is very, very innovative, but this could be, yes it is, it's the end. SR Woody Jr. has got to go back to the drawing board on this one, but there is a lesson in the setback.
Your winner is bout by pinfall, Cassidy Grace.
Ernie, we need to have a little chat.
Sure, Jay. What's this all about?
This is your bill for the little incident on Thursday Night High Thrash. You know, when you decide to redecorate Edgeworth's suit with your coffee.
Are you serious? This amount is insane. You can't expect me to pay this.
Look, Ernie, Edgeworth's suit is custom made and incredibly expensive. The cleaning and potential replacement cost
That's crazy, man. I mean, accidents happen. It was just a cup of coffee.
Ernie, that just a cup of coffee was a €5,000 suit. Custom tailored from Paris. It's not just about the cleaning, it's about the principle. You need to understand the value of respect and the consequences of your clumsiness. Reed Constant Edgeworth is not happy, Ernie. This has upset him deeply.
Oh my God, I get it. But this bill is outrageous. I don't have that kind of money laying around.
Well, Ernie, maybe you should have thought about that before you got careless. Consider this a lesson in responsibility. We expect full payment, and soon. Otherwise, we might have to take further action.
It's just a suit. What the hell, man? Hey, does anybody know the exchange rate from euros to dollars?
Hang on a second, mate. I'll work it out. $5,000 to euros is in $5,360.
What?
25.
That's even more?
We're back here on the Future Wrestling Zone, the Friday Night First Strike, live from the United Kingdom. A lot has gone down tonight on this return show. I mean, we talk about Sebastian Slatter getting involved in the Ignition Championship match. We had some incredible matches from Vicio, Volador, Menen Tactics, even Cassidy Grace and Summer Childers being on the losing end of that match very, very recently. But we're going to talk about a situation involving Don Leo Heaton and Dean the Pro Bandana. These two men, quite frankly, do not like each other. And I'm going to take you back to the last show of Friday Night First Strike. Don Leo Heaton came out to the ring and challenged anybody to a match. And he ran down the crowd. He ran down every single one of them. And I don't believe he expected anybody to come and respond to him.
Anyone in the back to prove to me that they can match my level of skill.
But his challenge was answered by Dean the Pro Bandana.
None of them will measure up.
How about you step into this ring with me right here, right now? Let's see if your so-called skill can stand up to the modern era of wrestling.
They looked like they were going to throw hands. Dean, as a man full of courage as ever before, Don Leo Heaton getting out of the ring. These are two men from different generations, and right now I am going to be joined both by Dean the Pro Bandana and Don Leo Heaton. They are both live in their locker rooms, and we're going to talk about this situation right about now. Firstly, Dean.
Look who decided to show his face after running from our last encounter. Don Leo Heaton, the man who thinks he can just talk his way to the top. You call the locker room weak, but let me tell you something, Don. This locker room is built on blood, sweat, and respect. I've bled, I've sweat, and I've earned every bit of respect I get in this business. You just spew hot air and hope it sticks. You call yourself a legend? A legend runs from no man. You ran from me, Dawn. The moment I stepped out to challenge your claims, you hightailed it out of the ring. You want to teach me a lesson in respect? How about you start by showing up and fighting like a real man?
I don't need to prove anything to these people or to you. I don't need to hide behind a bandana and a bunch of weapons. You are a glorified crash test dummy. You're out there doing stunts and tricks for a quick pop and a little cash, waiting for the next person on the internet to sing your praises and tell you how revolutionary you are. You make me sick. You will and always will be a one-trick pony. I'm not hiding, I'm strategizing. You think your little challenge scares me? It amuses me. I'll break you, bandana. I'll break you in front of all your adoring fans and show them what a real man looks like.
A crash test dummy? Screw you, Dawn. I've been in the Future Wrestling Zone for 15 years. I have broken my body giving moments to the fans to this company that will be played in the signature for years to come. I've faced the best of the best, and I've come out on top every single time. You want to call me a crash test dummy? Fine, because every time I hit the ground, I get back up stronger.
Oh, memories, moments. You're a reckless idiot. Your body is gonna give out by the time you're 30, and you'll be in a wheelchair doing wrestling conventions, and everybody is gonna pity you saying, wow, do you remember Dean Bandana? Remember that one time he landed from 20 foot high through a table? And then they're gonna move on, because no one will remember you after that. You are a phase.
Hey, remember all those classic Don Leo Heaton matches? Yeah, me neither. All you ever did was lose one gauntlet match 3 years ago that no one remembers until I just mentioned it. You're a pussy, Don.
You're a complete joke. I'll beat
Prove
you
you're a real
in
man.
any
Stop
ring.
hiding behind your
I'll
tough
send
talk
you
and
back to
step
some
into the ring with
pissant
me.
indie company.
Stop being a coward.
I'll whip you like
Yeah,
a little boy
you're
you
a
are.
coward.
Shut
A
your
coward,
damn
Don.
Okay, guys,
mouth.
okay. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta move on. Thank you to Dean, the pro bandana. Thank you to Don Leo Heaton. Wow. This is a message to Ethan Montgomery, the FWZ president. We need to let these two settle in the ring. They want a piece of each other. But I wonder what it is that Don Leo Heaton doesn't like about Dean the Pro Bandana. Dean the Pro Bandana, he is very, very courageous, but I can't put my finger on Don Leo Heaton. Matches that are coming up later tonight, our main event that I've mentioned and hyped up all night long. But right now, it is women's tag team action. Dalia Hydra Nausicaa going against Nix Harlow and the women's heavyweight champion, The Beast.
The following match is a women's tag team bout scheduled for a pinfall or submission win. Introducing the first team making their way down to the ring from the United States. This is Dalia Hydra.
Dalia Hydra, a veteran of the game, who was on the first show of the Friday Night First Strike. She really wanted a championship match against The Beast, although I don't really know if that's wise or not. With all the experience in the world, there's just some people you don't pick a fight with, but who am I to tell her that? How can you not love the rebel girl, Nausicaa? There is nothing fake about Nausicaa. We also saw her go on the mic toe-to-toe with Nix Harlow on Friday Night First Strike previously. I think it's a great idea by Ethan Montgomery to put all four of them in the ring, although I do not know how the Beast is going to fare in a tag team. I don't think I've ever seen her play fair with anybody. I think Nix Harlow, even though she's on the same team, is probably in a worse position than all of them.
Introducing the next team. First coming down the aisle from the United States. This is Nix Harlow.
I don't really know what the deal is with Nix Harlow. She kind of walks around like somebody owes her something. I know wrestling fans that some people aren't really owed anything, although in the wrestling business some people are owed a swift discipline. I tell you something, I never get bored of the reaction to the FWZ Women's Heavyweight Champion. It's like the big bad cowboy just walked into the saloon.
And her tag team partner making her way down to the ring. She is the FWC Women's Heavyweight Champion of the world from the United States, the Beast.
The Beast, the current women's champion, and I've said it many times on this broadcast. How anybody would want to step in the ring with her, you gotta be either stupid, dumb, or a death wish. But in this tag team match, you gotta work like a team to get the win. I know Dahlia Hydra and Nausicaa are gonna be excellent together, but I have no idea how I can honestly see that woman right there partnering up with anyone. Doesn't exactly strike me as a team player. So here we go. Nix Harlow and Dahlia Hydra starting off this match. Probably the best thing for Nix Harlow to start this match off early, as the Beast can be a secret weapon, as it were. Dahlia Hydra tagging in Nausicaa straight off the bat. I see a lot of Nausicaa signs in the crowd tonight. Beloved by everyone. The Rebel Girl, where what you see is what you get. Although these two had a little bit of an issue with each other on that last Friday Night First Strike event. And I wonder if, possibly, even though these two are going to go at it, if perhaps maybe, just like Dean the Pro Bandana and Don Leo Heaton, they need to have a one-on-one match to settle their differences. But not right now, as what needs to happen is a tag team communication between each member of the tag team. Nix Harlow taking Nausicaa over to the corner as a tag to the Beast. Into the ring here. Although some good tag team work from Nix Harlow and the Beast here. But the Beast ain't someone you want to be in the ring with either. As we saw when she won that title, I mean, she didn't even pin the challenger. She just... Well, she took that championship from Paige Van Zandt, if you remember, and just pinned here by the Beast. Took that championship by knockout. Paige Van Zandt couldn't continue the match. We haven't even seen it since. Big strikes from the Beast. This is the first time even Nausicaa and the Beast have been in the ring. Nausicaa now going to Dahlia Hydra. She's come into this matchup. I don't know whether getting into the match is really something you want when the Beast is the one in the middle of the ring, but I digress. Irish Rip from the... Oh, wait, now she's trying to go over to Nausicaa as well. Nausicaa isn't the legal woman in this match. The hell's she doing? Wait a minute. She's got her up. Oh, my goodness. She just threw her right out of the ring. She's not even the legal woman in this match. My goodness. The fans are not happy about that. Dahlia Hydra's going to have to go this alone against the Beast and Nyx Harlow. I mean, you don't even want to go it alone with the Beast when she's on her own. Let's check it out on this double feature right here. Look at this. She just threw her over like a bag of sand. Now it's at the Dahlia Hydra to try and ground the Beast. Although she's at a huge disadvantage now. She's going to try and do what she can. You can see Nausicaa's still outside. Although I can see her starting to regain. Get back up. I don't know if that's going to be a difference maker. It looks like she's going to try and get in the ring. What the hell? She just taking out Nyx Harlow. What the hell? She's going to go on for the Beast now. There are some rules, though, to this. I know she wants a piece of the Beast. But if you're not the legal woman in this match, if you're not even the legal man, you must be out of the ring for a count of 5. Those are the rules. She wants a piece of the Beast. She needs to tag herself in. Although I don't know whether picking a fight with the Beast is wise. Look at that right hand. Look at the way that she lands all her weight on Dahlia Hydra. She really needs a tag right now. Although this is not what you want to be on the receiving end of. Although Dahlia now, she gets the tag. Nausicaa's in. I see revenge coming as these two now are going to battle it out in the middle of the ring. Looks like a drop kick, but then the Beast dodged. And now the Beast taking control. Has taken control pretty much since she was tagged in this match. Notice, she's not tagged herself out. She is just throwing Nausicaa around here. I wonder if the Beast will actually ever tag out. She is bold as they come, although it looks like she was going for a clothesline. Nausicaa ducked, but the Beast connected again. Well, she looks like she's going to allow Nyx Harlow a little bit of work that she put in. Hurricanrana by Nausicaa again. And the Beast just, look at that, just little things like that she doesn't need to do. This becomes very difficult for Nausicaa. You got to keep your attention on Nyx Harlow, but I know that her attention is also on the Beast. Because as you saw earlier what she did, you don't know what the Beast is going to do if she is especially behind you. Nyx Harlow, I don't think it's going to need to do much work. Let's look at the way she's just almost taken that leg lock, and now Nausicaa on the receiving end of the stretch of her quads. Nyx Harlow with the pin. Dahlia looks like she's going to come and break it up. She does successfully. Nyx Harlow now again with the armbar locked in the middle of the ring. Can Nausicaa? No, Nausicaa has got her way out of that, especially drop kick. I don't know. Nausicaa's now going to tag out to Dahlia Hydra. Probably the wisest thing to do at this point. This team of Dahlia Hydra and Nausicaa feels like they are at a disadvantage right now with the Beast on the other end of a tag. Just a tag. Nausicaa, though, goes right for the Beast as a pin. It almost feels as if the Beast is more dangerous on the ring apron than she actually is in the ring. Although now, Nyx Harlow tags the Beast. It's Dahlia, it's the Beast. One-on-one now. Dahlia now. No. Beast counters again. It almost feels like no one can get the Beast down. Even in a tag team. Oh, wait a second. It's that dreaded powerbomb. The 3 times the charm that she does. And now going for the last one. Oh, man. Is this going to be it? No. Nausicaa's going to come in the ring. Break it up again. It's the only thing that Nausicaa can do at this point. Although the Beast, I feel like she just wants a piece of anybody. Lucky for... Although, no. Here comes this military press slam down. This could be it now. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to save this one. The Beast and Nix Harlow pick up the win.
Your winner of this tag team bout, the combination of Nix Harlow and the FWZ Women's Heavyweight Champion, The Beast!
Nausicaa and Dahlia Hydra, I think, stood a chance. But the Beast was deciding, what the hell are you doing? The Beast grabbed her Women's Championship and just thrown it across the skull of Nausicaa, and now she's just gonna take it down. A powerbomb on the outside. My goodness, this is uncalled for. This is unnecessary. You just won the match, but I don't expect anything less from the Beast. She's just walking out of here. Somebody better check up on Nausicaa right now. She's already been thrown out as it is. I think we need some personnel to come and check on her right here, as Nausicaa is in a great position right here. Even Dahlia's in the ring from that pin, the losing pinfall in this match. The Beast does more destruction and has laid waste to everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make something crystal clear. As president of the Future Wrestling Zone, I will not tolerate bullies or anyone who believes they are above the rules. This organisation is built on respect and discipline, and no one, I repeat, no one, is above the law. I was disgusted by the actions of our FWZ Women's Champion, The Beast. Her unprovoked attack on Nausicaa after their tag team match was unacceptable and completely against the values we uphold here at FWZ. Let me remind everyone that I am the boss. I am the president of FWZ, and my word is final. The Beast's behaviour will not go unpunished. Therefore, I'm announcing that on the next show, Thursday Night High Thrash, the Beast will defend her FWZ Women's World Championship against Nausicaa. Nausicaa is currently being treated by our medical personnel, but I have every confidence that she will be ready and more determined than ever to seize this championship opportunity. This match will be a testament to the resilience and fighting spirit of Nausicaa. Let this be a warning to anyone who thinks they can run roughshod over this company. There will be consequences for your actions. I will not tolerate any form of rough behaviour or disrespect. The FWZ is a place of honour and integrity, and it will remain that way under my watch. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
You just heard the man, Nausicaa, taking on the Beast for the FWZ Heavyweight Championship of the World. I would say the Beast would regret that, but I don't think she even gives a damn anyway. It is now main event time, Zosime versus Sarina Hori. Let's break down this tournament. Coralie Dubois picking up the first win of the match against the Steel Maiden, Aisel Abasola on Thursday Night High Thrash. Kaelo defeating Luna on Thursday Night High Thrash. On the Battle Hour, it was Naoka versus Orly Toussaint. Sarina Hori got involved in the match, hitting Naoka with a kendo stick. as Orly Toussaint picked up the win. Now you may be saying, well, that isn't exactly fair, Jamco. That was in retaliation to the Friday Night First Strike show. The referee pulled Naoka away because Sarina Hori was outside the ring being checked on, and this happened. Naoka took out the referee, then took out Sarina Hori again. The match did not have a definitive end. So you reap what you sow if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty. The fact of the matter now, in this match, the main event, Zosime versus Sarina Hori for the last place in the semi-finals of this tournament.
The following bout is a qualifying match in the quest to find the next FWC Supercharger champion. Introducing first, coming down the aisle from Greece, this is Zosime.
Coralie Dubois has qualified. Kaelo has qualified. And Orly Toussaint has qualified. There is one space left in our quest to find the brand new FWZ Women's Supercharger Champion. It is either going to be Zosime or it is going to be Sarina Hori. We're going to find out in our main event of the Friday Night First Strike. I got to tell you, fans, thank you once again for joining us for our return. It has been a true pleasure to be back on the commentary desk once again. And as we approach our 20th minute over the hour, a lot has happened tonight. As I mentioned earlier, when we recap this whole quest to find the next Supercharger champion, Sarina Hori has a chance to be in the semi-finals of this quest, but she also has another thing on her plate, which is that I know Naoka is around here somewhere. It is just inevitable. Let's just be real about it. Sarina Hori got involved in that match on the Battle Hour with Orly Toussaint and Naoka. She technically cost Naoka to be in this quest for the gold, as it were. But Naoka was the one that started this. Is that she's going to come and try and do the same thing in Sarina Hori's position. So if I'm Sarina Hori, I need to especially watch my back, because that act of costing Naoka, I don't believe will go unpunished. So here we go. Main event time. We've seen Zosime in many matches, actually, and she is very technically gifted in this ring. She is one of the best. She ain't exactly the most unconfident person, but she very much is. So this is almost going to be a battle of warriors. Sarina Hori and Zosime. We've seen Sarina Hori as well, who can get it done inside the ring also. It's who's going to be the one to try and win. We saw Zosime on the first Friday Night First Strike event. She went against Sabrina Sirk-Hansen, the Norwegian. We saw her earlier today when she was out here as a part of the Rockhouse Reading stable with Michael Adenuga and Summer Childers. Summer Childers in that losing effort to Cassidy Grace. Michael Adenuga kind of needs to win that match on the Battle Hour with Bushtik Johan, or it could be a 3 straight loss for all of them. Look at that. See, I've seen that before. Zosime, she is very, very good at what she does. And sometimes she can just push a little bit with her attitude. Just slap in the face of Sarina Hori. Sarina Hori now being taken out of this match. I gotta wonder what Sarina Hori is thinking, even though she is in. Look at this. The knees right to the chest of Sarina Hori, I gotta tell you. Sarina Hori back up. Again, both these ladies need to bring it back into the ring. This is all to play for when it comes to this match. And there's only one slot remaining And we will then see 4 women compete to be in the finals. Final match. And that final match will crown that next champion. Irish whip by Sarina Hori. Drop down. And look at that. Drag down with a kick. And look at that. Oh, what? That was a collision and a half. Sarina Hori going for an elbow. And I think Zosime did an elbow as well. You see the spit going right out of Zosime's mouth. That is what can happen sometimes when you got 2 women like this who are very, very good at what they do. What happens when they both collide at the same time? One thing that makes Zosime very, very dangerous is her technical ability. She has unbelievable strength and almost has a god gift in athleticism. A spear from Zosime right there. Could this be the difference maker? Could this be what it takes for her to win this match? Pin happening right now. No. Sarina Hori stays in. Look at the strength of Sarina Hori. She just lunges and lifts Zosime right off her. Here comes that signature move. It looks like a figure 4 leg lock being locked right here. Zosime putting the pressure. Now she's put the bridge in. Although maybe it's a bit too early in this match for her to do so. Top rope, looking for that moonsault she is so famous for. That is a thing of beauty. With a pin again. No. You can almost see the crowd reacting. They are on their feet for this match. And we're only a couple of minutes into it. A figure 4 leg lock and a moonsault by Zosime off the top rope. A beautiful moonsault. Did not connect, did not get that pinfall victory. And that's what you got to think about with these 2 ladies. Everybody knows that they are very good at what they do and they want to be here to see. A punch by Zosime and now to Sarina Hori. A back and forth occurring. Look at this. This is almost like a battle of wit. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. As Michael Outsider from the CWS would say, Zosime now looking real strong here as she goes for the signature move. Plants the face, Sarina Hori's face right in the mat. Is this the pinfall victory that she needs? 1, 2, no. Sarina Hori, she is made of something unbelievable. Zosime now has Sarina Hori up, looking to switch. Oh, wait a minute, she just connected with the referee. The referee is down. Oh no, this is where the debauchery possibly starts here. We need either another referee or the referee needs to get up, as this is not looking good. Oh, hell no, right on cue. It is almost like you could predict it. Naoka is in this match, getting revenge on Sarina Hori. Get out of the damn ring. Although I had a feeling this was going to happen. Naoka now in the corner. Is she going to go for that? Oh, man, that bonsai drop. Oh, wait, the referee's back up. The referee's back up. What's she going to do? That is not legal in this match. It's interference, but she can't really rule in favor of anybody else. Needs to get Naoka the hell out of here. Zosime is up now. Oh, wait a minute! It's Sabrina Sarkasa, she's in this match! She's now going after Zosime. What the hell is going on here? This is some, like, back and forth. She's got her in the armbar. This whole thing has gone nuts. The referee is distracted with Naoka. It's almost like Naoka's plans backfired. As Sabrina Sarkasa is now in the ring after Zosime. Now Naoka is being sent out of here after arguing with the referee, although that gave Sabrina Sarkasa the opportunity to go after... Oh, wait a minute! It's Serafina! What the hell? This whole thing's broken loose. It is absolute mayhem, although I believe Naoka might have just met a match. Sarina Hori now in the middle of the ring. with Zosime. Look at that big knee into the face. Is this exactly what is needed to win the match? Yes, it is. Sarina Hori is the last entrant.
The winner of this bout, Sarina Hori.
So now Carly Dubois, Kaelo, Orly Toussaint, and that woman, Sarina Hori, will be fighting to be crowned the new FWZ Women's Supercharger Championship, although this just broke down with people coming out of everywhere. Zerafina and Naoko still fighting on the stage. Good lord. But I want to say thank you very much, wrestling fans, for joining us here on the Friday Night First Strike. I will see you on the Battle Hour.